Hello clarinet fans, Kathy Williams-Devries here, bringing you another video in my recording series on the Klose Complete Method. What I'm looking at today is passages to equalize the tone, which in my Klose Complete Method comes after 68 exercises on fingerings. This video will feature the first 33 of the 141 exercises. The reason I'm stopping at 33 is that the first 33 exercises are actually able to be played a 12th higher when you stick the register key on, so we'll be going through that as well. And I'll be looking at alternate fingerings as well. Now you may notice I've got a funny little device on my clarinet. It's called Classical Fingers. It's an Australian invention that stops your fingers flapping too much. Really good for sort of beginner intermediate students. Go to www.classicalfingers.com. It's a really helpful little invention. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, if possible, I am going to show you all the fingerings available in these exercises and ones which I prefer. So in the first exercise we're just going E to F sharp. Now normally I would play it with the E on the left and the F sharp on the right. It's a little bit harder when you go up the 12th. I tend to, in a lot of circumstances, keep the B key down and trill with the C sharp. But if you're going a bit slower, which is a little bit more difficult, but you get the correct pitches. But that's good for playing in the keys with outer G sharp. When in a key that you need to go to the G sharp, such as A major or E major, I would recommend that you use the right hand E to go to the left hand F sharp so that you can hit the right handed G sharp. So and then up the 12th. Alright, the next exercise, unless you have the added key on the left hand, there's only one finger combination, which is left hand F sharp, right hand G sharp. And then up the 12th. Number 3, same idea. Unless you have that added key on the left hand, there's only one finger combination, which is left hand E, right hand G sharp. And then up the 12th. And it is an added difficulty. You do want to get a perfect combination, otherwise you may be getting, you might get rubbish notes in between. Number 4, again only the one combination, right hand E, left hand F sharp, right hand G sharp. And then up the octave. Number 5, there's only one combination. Left hand E, right hand G sharp, left hand F sharp. And then up the 12th. Again, in number 6, there's only one combination, which is left hand E, right hand G sharp, left hand F sharp. And this becomes an added difficulty up to 12th. Number 7, there's only the one combination, which you would use for E major. And then up to 12. And you want to have a really good sort of tightness in the keys around this. It's really, really, really good pinky finger work. Number 8, again, only the one combination, left hand, right hand, left hand. And then up to 12. And again, in number 9, there's only one combination, left hand E, right hand G sharp, left hand F sharp. So this is number 9. And then up to 12. And make sure that you get a good connection between the B and the F sharp. And also watch that you have a really, really good air string for that. Now in number 10, we're going to have to do a little bit of a slide between the F sharp and the E, because we don't have enough fingers, don't have enough pinky keys, unless of course you use that extra pinky key if you happen to have it. So what we're having to do is E, G sharp, A, C sharp, and then F, A, G sharp, F sharp, E. So see how we're sliding between the G sharp and the F sharp so we can hit the yellow E in order to get to that G sharp again. I'll play this slowly. And then up the octave, up the 12th. Exercise 11, you do have a choice between what low E's you want. I tend to use the right hand one because it keeps it all in the one hand. Although you can, if you want to spread it out between the two pinkies. And then up to 12. Some of you may have dodgy E's, which lead you to having to put the F key down as well. That's where I would recommend That's where I would recommend that you use the left E and put down the right hand F key to solidify it. Now 12, you can either keep it all in the right hand or space it out. And up to 12. Sorry about my flat B's. Or you can keep it in the left hand. And again in 13, your choice, I prefer to keep it in the right hand. Except actually that's a B, not a D. Or if you prefer to space it out between the keys, and then up the 12th, or alternately, 14, you've got no choice. And it's quite a deal more difficult up the 12th, so you need a really good connection. Make sure that you get that B key down all the way. And you want to be careful not to go up a further overtone there. 15, again, same fingering. Which becomes increasingly more difficult up the 12th. There's only one choice, left, right, left and right. For the B natural, you might want to use the sliver or banana key from the A sharp. It's a lot easier. And then up the 12th. And then extending a little bit in 17. Again using that sliver key B natural, and up the 12th. Now I prefer to keep in the right hand in number 18. Here, going from the B natural to the A sharp, you can use the sliver key, but because the B is going to the G sharp, you will need to use the regular fingering. And then up to 12. So you need to make the A sharp to the B very smooth as the sliver key, so that nobody realises that you're actually using two different fingerings. You could use the left hand key. I find that you can again. I prefer to keep it all in the right hand as with number 19. Although you can, but I find that rather silly if you can keep it in the one hand. Number 20, you don't have a choice. Although you want a nice connection. Put a little bit more emphasis on the lower note and the upper note will come out a little easier. In exercise 21, unfortunately we can't use the sliver key B natural because we're going to G sharp and other notes, so and then up to 12. I wouldn't use the long B flat or A sharp there. I just it doesn't give you a very good connection between the D sharp and the C sharp or the G sharp, the A sharp and G sharp as in up the 12th. 22. Do not be tempted to use a long D sharp. It doesn't exist. It's very sharp. Don't do it. You can do it up the 12th. So in the lower register, although if you take it up the 12th, I do recommend using that long fingering. Right, 23, we're delving into double sharps for the first time. Again, do not use a long D sharp E flat, it will be too sharp, but you can use it in the 12th above. So, but it makes perfect sense, up to 12. Again, do not use it on the lower one. But go for it on the 12th above. And make sure all of this is relaxed in here. 25 is very straightforward, just a simple A flat major triad. Which of course is very nice under the fingers, a 12th higher. Do not be tempted to use the long fingering at all in exercise 26. But keep the right hand fairly close to those drill keys. And make sure you get a nice connection between the B flat and the G. You don't want any rubbish notes in between. Again, don't be using any long fingerings in 27. Although the 12th higher, put most of the emphasis on the E flat, the bottom E flat, so that the top C comes out just that little bit easier. In the lower register, do not use the long fingering. Although feel free to up to 12. Uh, 29 I would be not tempted to use the long fingering because it doesn't, you get a sort of forked fingering when it comes to playing the C. So, but you can see how close my hand is to the trill keys. And up the 12th. Um, 30, get a good connection between the D flat and the E flat. And then up the 12th, good connection between the A flat and the B flat. Similarly in 31, I would not be tempted to use the long fingering even in the upper 12th. It's a very good exercise, especially if you're playing sort of A flat and D flat scales. 32, again a good connection between E flat and D flat. Now up the 12th, give me a nice F so that the C comes out. And last exercise, I would tend to use the sliver key, banana key, C flat, so that you can play sort of B flat minor kind of stuff, or upper G flat. And then up the 12th. Okay, so that is the passages to equalize the tone, the first 33 exercises, which of course can also be played up the 12th. Hope you found it instructive. They are brilliant little exercises that I recommend that you practice over and over till they're completely solid. So thanks for listening and bye for now.